live tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with Cannon Raft, Zach Warnken, Jeff Ekstrom, Jaden Longfellow, and Allie Myers as your crew tonight for this NSAA matchup between the visiting North Platte Bulldogs and your Kearney High School Bearcats. So, Cannon, got a little history for us today.
So since 2003 in volleyball between the Bearcats and North Platte is actually 10-4. But 2 weeks ago at the Kearney Invite, KHS was 2-1 over North Platte.
Yes, they were it was at the Kearney High Invite, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
All right, so should be an interesting matchup tonight for the Bearcats. They lost their last game at home 3-0 against Grand Island Northwest, hoping to come back from that loss and rally back to win this one because they are unranked right now.
Mrs. Day, she's probably getting her girls ready for this matchup. North Platte and Kearney are the rivalry. And this is a big game.
Big game here at home because they will not be at home for another month. So we are about ready for starting lineups with Jeff Ekstrom.
All right, Zach, let's get your starting lineups here for the visiting North Platte Bulldogs. First is going to be a 6-foot-tall senior, number 2, Caitlin Hansen. And then one of their star players for the Bulldogs will be the 5'11 senior, number 3, Sammy Mouch. Then it's the 5'8 junior, number 6, Abby Hedgecock. Then a 5'9 sophomore, number 16, Abby McNew-Baker, along with a 5'10 senior, number 18, Gabby Mangini. And then lastly, to round out the starting 6 for North Platte is the 5'7 junior, number 24, Peyton Negley.
All right, those are your starting lineups for the visiting North Platte Bulldogs. And for your Kearney High Bearcats starters, we have a 6-foot junior, number 6, Claire Vanderbeek, a 5'8 senior, Addie Palzer, a 5'10 junior, number 11, Ashton Malin, and a 5'10 junior, number 12, Alexis Mishu, a 5'11 senior, number 23, Bailey Sterling, and a 5'11 senior, number 24, Laura Perez. So we'll take a quick break while we do the national anthem, and we'll be right back.
Tonight's lineups, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor.
All right, we welcome you back here in Kearney, Nebraska for the match between the Bulldogs and the Bearcats. So, Jeff, I heard you talk to head coach Jessica Day the other day. What did she have to say about this matchup?
Well, coming to this is a match, as you said, that the Bearcats should win. They faced them at the Kearney High Invite 2 weeks ago, beat them 2-1. And the reason why the Bearcats weren't able to sweep them in that match was just because of the inconsistency that she's mentioned has been a key for the Bearcats all year long. Didn't play very well in that first set, but came back and played like themselves to win back-to-back sets and win that match. But coming into tonight, they got a rebound. Lost 3-0 to GI Northwest. Not in a pretty fashion here in front of their home crowd. Got swept. And she said they need to play their type of game. They need to play Kearney High volleyball. They need to be confident. They need to believe in themselves, as that's been one of the main issues she's had. They need to believe they can compete with any team. And one of the big issues she said was that just the competitiveness was not there during Grand Island Northwest. But this is a match that they should win if they play their game. If not, North Platte proved they could take advantage of that and win a couple sets. So if Kearney High plays their game tonight, it should be no big deal. They should win or 3 or 4 sets. If they don't, we could see either North Platte come back 1-4 or 1-5.
All right. So the non-starters for the Kearney High are number 1, Sophie Steffen. 1 sec, I'll find the varsity roster. All right. So we got number 1, Sophie Steffen. Number 4, actually, number 10, Jordan Coates. Number 12, number 14, Danny Charlie, who is wearing number 19 tonight, which is not her sister. So, and then number 16, Janae Kowalski, and number 25, Macy Fuller, are your non-starters for your Bearcats tonight. So, I think this is the first time Charlie has been back since the home opener injury. Actually, not the home opener. The second home game for the Bearcats, going down with a shoulder injury, which probably was one of the reasons the Bearcats had to go all 5 sets in that game. Just lost one of star players. So the people to watch on the Bearcat, on the Bulldogs side, is number 3, Sammy Munch is their number 1 kill person to go through to on kills. Her and Gabby McGeaney both have over 100 kills so far in this season. And then serving wise, you gotta watch number 2, Caitlin Hansen, has 33 aces on the season.
And also up there with, when you mentioned Hansen, Zach, you gotta watch her. She's 6 feet tall, so she's gonna be a big factor up there in the middle. The battle with Vanessa Perez and Claire Vanderbeek. So it should be an interesting battle up the middle tonight, because Kearney, of course, you got Vanderbeek and Perez, who are the tall ones for the Bearcats, but North Platte has some size. I listened to the weight or the heights of the starting line of 6 foot, 5'11", 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", and 5'7". So North Platte is, I would say, majority are pretty tall.
All right, back to serve for the Bearcats will be number 4, Addie Wood, with the ace to start off the match for the Bearcats. So, good way to start off the match with the ace serve. So Addie will still be back to serve. So that one will actually be returned to the Bearcats, but blocked by number 6, Claire Vanderbeek. So far, a good start for the Bearcats.
And that's something that they would need to do this entire match, Zach. When they played North Platte at the Kearney High Invite, they dug themselves in a 5-0 hole to begin that set, and so that cost them. So look for the Bearcats to really get started hot, as a kill there by North Platte.
North Platte, yes, number 18, Gabby McGeaney, who we were just talking about, has a lot of their kills too. So Hansen back to serve. Goes to Sterling. Michoud with the set to Malin, which goes just a bit long out. The Bulldogs looked like they were going to try for it and then realized how far it was going to go out. So Hansen going to serve for the Bulldogs. Still going to Sterling. Off the block, so that'll be a kill for number 7, Addie Palzer. into the game for the Bearcats will be number 10, Jordan Coates. In for number 11, Ashton Malin. Coates will be back to serve also. And she sends that one to Hansen. And then goes off the hands of 16, Abby McNewbaker. Wrong, so it will be Coates back to serve. Still. Ooh, good dig by Addison Wood. So, that one comes up off the hands and into the face of Hansen.
You know what, Zach, as my dad at home would say, heard of using your head, but not your face.
That's a good one, Jeff. So Coates will just kind of barely get it over the net, but then it comes firing right back at her. So it'll be point Bulldogs, and then in for the I did not see who came in for the Bulldogs. So it'll be number 5. Peyton Niff back to serve to Addie Wood. Who Sterling will have to come out of the back row, which slides, gets her feet under the net. So it'll be point Bulldogs 5-4. Bearcats holding on barely with the lead here early on in set 1. So that one go to Addison, and then she'll eventually get the set. And then an attempt by Sterling for the dig.
And you see that was Sammy Mouch there. So far, the 2 contributors on the offensive side of things for North Platte getting it started. 3 kills combined between Mouch and McGeaney. That's over half the points so far for North Platte.
Yes, so number 5, Peyton will still be back to serve, but gets a serving error. So we point at Bearcats now. Now back to serve for Kearney, number 7, Addie Palzer. So, I think that's an attempted block by Mishu Vanderbeek, which just comes off the hands wrong and goes out of bounds. So, it'll be number 18, Gabby McGuiney, back to serve. Goes to Sterling. Comes up to Mishu. Sterling on the spike for the kill. So Bearcats at the point. Claire Vanderbeek will be back to serve for the Bearcats now. With a 6-7 lead for the Bearcats. Just number 25, Peyton Nagel. And then, so Palzer from the back row tries to get the spike. And that'll be Peyton Nagel with the mishand. Comes off the hands, which will send Claire Vanderbeek back to serve still for the Bearcats, which will be a serving ace. So that's her first of the set. Second for the Bearcats.
Already third serving ace, Zach, so far in this set for Kearney. They only had about 5 last game against Grand Island Northwest last week.
Yes, so that looked like it was tipped, but it was not, so it'll be going long. So it'll be back to serve for the Bulldogs will be number 3, Sammy Mouch,
I believe it is pronounced.
Sterling with the attempted kill, which will go into the net for the Bulldogs. So it'll be point Bearcats 10-7. Now into the game for the Bearcats, number 11, Ashton Malin. In for number 10, Jordan Coates. Back to serve for the Bearcats will be number 12, Alexis Mishu. Will go deep on the Bulldogs side. And then that'll be a dig by Mishu, but cannot be kept up by Malin. So that'll be under the net and for the Bulldogs point. So the Bulldogs will make a switch. So Hedgecock, Abby Hedgecock will be back to serve for the Bulldogs, hoping to get it. So Paulser will get it, and then Sterling with a little mishit.
And Zach, that's something that Bearcats don't need from Sterling, as that was one of the big factors last week in their loss against Grand Island Northwest.
Yes.
Sterling is about even with the amount of kills versus the amount of hitting errors she had, and that's one of the main reasons why the Bearcats lost.
So far, Sterling hasn't had too many yet, but has had a few kills. It'll be Bearcats point, and I think it was a double hit on the Bulldogs, so Sterling will be back to serve. Hoping to get another ace for the Bearcats, but just goes long. So we point Bulldogs 11-10 here early on in this first set. So now back to serve for the Bulldogs will be number 24, Peyton Nagley. Right to Sterling. Mishi will set it up to Perez.
Ooh,
and
got
will
the
hit.
head referee, I believe.
Head referee
knocked off the
her
glasses. So whose point?
Hopefully she's okay.
It will be Bearcats point. Vanderbeek will come in for Laura Perez. Now back to serve for the Bearcats will be number 4, Addie Wood.
Addie Wood has one serving ace.
So that one will go deep and then off the hands of Malin and Vanderbeek. So that'll be Bulldogs point, 12-11.
That's Mangini's third kill of this set so far to lead North Platte.
They need to minimize her kills. Boy, Bearcats will get the point, and coach will come in for Malin. As I think Day doesn't really know quite who to put in for their starter, why Childy is still out.
Well, that's where you're going to see Jordan Coates come in a lot, is for her to serve, as that's where head coach Jessica Day likes to deploy her services.
That'll be a kill by number 24, Peyton Nagley. Now, Neff will be back to serve for the Bulldogs, which is 13-12 Bearcats. Michi will set it up to Paulser, who gets it just inside of the hands for a kill for the Bearcats. Paulser will be back to serve for the Bearcats.
It was funny with Paulser's situations that a season ago, she was switching libero with Addison Wood, and now she's kind of turned into a nice outside hitter for the Bearcats, so she just has a serving ace.
So Bearcats are up 15-12 here in the middle of first set, which is good. That was as head coach Jessica Day says, they can't dig themselves a hole and have to try to get out of it. Which Paulser will dig it out, and that'll be a spike, which goes a little long for Sterling. So back to serve for the Bulldogs will be number 18, Gabby McGuiney. So they'll go right to Addison Wood. Claire will go to the opposite. Mishi will go to the opposite side for Claire, who gets the kill.
Second in the match, and that's what you're going to see a lot with those middles that head coach Jessica Day likes to do. They either like to have Lola Perez or Vanderbeek get that right side slide, and usually ends up in a kill just like that.
All right. So that'll be an ace for Claire Vanderbeek. So
Her second ace.
Second. And North Platte will call a timeout here in this first set. So we'll take a timeout right along with them. We'll be right back on BSN. And we welcome you back here in Kearney, Nebraska, where Claire Vanderbeek, coming off an ace, will be serving out of the timeout taken by the Bulldogs, which will not be an ace, but Sterling hoping for the kill, but does not quite get it. So Mishu will set up for Sterling to try again and gets it through the block. So it'll be 18-13 Bearcats. So Cannon, what have you been seeing so far during this match?
You know, it's been a good game so far between the two. You know, we won the first set. You know, we got improvement on both sides, but overall, Bearcats will come on top of this one.
All right, thank you, Cannon. So Sterling, Perez trying for the block. That'll be
What a dig by Palzer.
And a kill by Sterling.
So, off the hands of McGeaney.
Good call, Cannon. So it'll be 19-13 Bearcats. All right, so Claire still serving for the Bearcats.
What a dig by Vanderbeek.
And Sterling with the kill, which the head referee had to end up calling.
And right now, Bearcats just doing unbelievable digs in the back row, especially by Vanderbeek Palzer to save a couple points for the Bearcats.
Yeah, so.
Again, Palzer right there.
So that is looks like their bread and butter right now for Kearney.
Sterling's 6th kill, and that's how it's been working. Palzer, Vanderbeek digs the North Platte attack, and they pass over to Bailey on the outside, and she finishes.
Yes, so Claire still serving, 21-13. That'll be a kind of awkward dig for number 12, Alexis Mishu. So Sterling will try for the kill and get it. So that is her second in a row that I know of.
You know, Sterling's on a hot streak right now.
Yes, and the North Platte will be calling a timeout. We'll take one right alongside with them here on BSN. We welcome you back here on BSN. We have a little info on Jessica Day by Jeff Ekstrom.
Well, head coach Jessica Day's got to be happy with the way Kearney High is playing right now. One of the things she highlighted in their loss to GI Northwest and overall the season goes is the hitting efficiency. And right now, it's going really well for the Bearcats as I have them unofficially with only 3 hitting errors.
Yes, so Claire Vanderbeek still serving for the Bearcats. But Point Bulldogs, which ends the Bearcats' 6 or 7 point run for Claire on the serve. So Palzer with the dig and Point Bulldogs for I think they were
that was a double hit.
A double hit. So looks like it will be number 3 back to serve. Sammy Mouch. Goes to Sterling. Mishu will go up to Perez, which is blocked. But they're in the net. So it'll be 23-16. Bearcats. And in for the Bearcats, number 10. Actually, in for the Bearcats, number 11, Malin. And out is Jordan Coates. Mishu back to serve for the Bearcats, which is almost an ace. Mishu with the dig. So Point Bulldogs will be 23-16.
You know, after the Bearcats, they went on their little streak. It's the Bulldogs' turn. The Bearcats just need to come out and stop it, turn the momentum back their side. As you see, the score is 23-16 here in Kearney.
That's all you gotta do. The Bearcats are looking just for 2 points, which is all they need to win the first set. And there's one by Laura Perez on the kill, which is set up by Mishu. So Sterling will be back to serve for the Bearcats.
And that's the Bearcats' bread and butter right there, is attack, get their middles to attack nicely, and then that opens up the outside hitters.
Which is long, will be a serving error on Sterling, so Bulldogs will be 24-17.
You know, Zach, I thought that was a football score.
It does sound like a football score. Which, speaking of football, they will be gone this week. But Laura Perez with the set point for the Bearcats. So Bearcats will take set 1. We're going to take a quick break, get some stats added. So we'll be right back on BSN. And we welcome you back here where Bearcats win set number 1 against the North Platte Bulldogs. Jeff, what do you see this first set in stat-wise?
Well, stat-wise, it was all about hitting efficiency for Kearney High. First, let's get you the kills for each member for Bearcats. The game leading for both teams is Bailey Sterling with 7 kills in the first set. Only 2 hitting errors, something that was an issue last week for Bailey Sterling. Claire Vanderbeek, 2 kills. Lola Perez, 3 kills. And Addie Palzer with 2 kills. Bearcats, another big thing is the serving aces. Bearcats have 5 compared to only 3 errors. Then on the other side for North Platte, no serving aces compared to 1 serving error. Kills, the leading is Sammy Mouch with 4 kills. Right behind her is number 18, Gabby Mangini with 3. Number 24, Peyton Egley with 1. And then number 2, Caitlin Hansen with 1 as well.
Well, speaking of Caitlin Hansen, we'll be back to serve to start off set number 2. Again, so go right to Sterling. And Palzer with the long.
That ball just went flying over into the corner.
Over to the corner. So it'll be Bulldogs 1, Bearcats 0 to start off the first set. So that one will go to Sterling. Mishu and now be Palzer. Trying it again and gets it. Malin out. Coates in on the serve. So Coates back to serve. And then, so that'll be a kill by number 3, Sammy
Mouch.
All right. So now back to serve will be number 5, Peyton Niff, who is a freshman. Palzer again with the kill to make it 2-2.
You know, going back in the statement, you have a freshman. She played a lot of that first set. She's probably going to play a lot of this game. You know, she's probably just good, just getting started and ready, you know, as her career goes on in high school.
Kind of sounds like how. And that'll be a kill from Sterling, which was kind of awkward. Just kind of bounced up from the Bulldogs side, and Sterling was right there to get the kill. So back to NIF. It's kind of how Addie Wood kind of got started as a freshman playing libero, and now is the starting libero for the Bearcats. He's a sophomore. So that'll go to the libero for the Bulldogs. And they'll have to give a free ball to the Bearcats.
And there's another slide. Didn't work out that time, but again, the Bearcats attacking that slide right there.
Kind of looked like the Bulldogs were looking for it. Maddie Manguini will be back to serve. Michigan will set up for a Sterling kill, which was not that hard, but still got the point.
Kind of a change-up right there. So maybe didn't get off. Probably got the top of her palm right there, maybe more towards her fingers, and that's why kind of didn't go as hard as you usually see from Bailey.
All right, so that'll be point Bearcats because the ball will go out. So Vanderbeek will be back to serve for the Bearcats, which doesn't go quite as far, which is also kind of what Claire does, and now go out again. So we point Kearney. 2 in a row for the Bearcats. That has been going long. Almost a serving ace by Claire. It's another free ball to the Bearcats. Hopefully they can get a point or two out of this, but will not, on a hitting error by Sterling. So Sammy Mouch will be back to serve, which will come straight to Palzer, which is another Sterling error on hitting.
Well, Bailey's she's +6 so far, only 3 hitting errors compared to 9 kills so far here in this match.
And a serving error against the Bulldogs. Will be point Bearcats will be 7-5. In for the Bearcats will be number 11, Ashton Malin, and out for the Bearcats will be number 12, number 10, Jordan Coates. Mishu will get the ball. Perez will just loft it over for a free ball to the Bulldogs. Addie will get it. So Bulldogs just tap it over. Is also a little miscommunication from Malin Mishu, because that went right between the two of them. So back to serve will be Abby Hedgecock to serve for the Bulldogs. We'll go to Addie, but we'll be going backwards, so that'll be an ace for the Bulldogs to tie it up at 7-7.
Unofficially, that might be the first ace serve for North Platte this match.
So now be a attempted kill for Perez, and a double hit by Mishu, but did not look like it was a double hit on Mishu.
Mishu doesn't seem to agree with that call.
Neither does Jessica Day, because that's Mishu immediately looked at Day, and Day said to just shake it off. So Sterling will get the kill. That goes off the hands of number 24, Peyton Negley.
That's Sterling's 10th kill of this match. And we're not even a set and a half in.
The Bearcats just ended North Platte's 3-0 rush on that little drive.
And Sterling with the serve, which will go deep. Palzer will receive, and Malin puts it a little long. So it'll be a 8-9 Bulldogs. So Kearney just lost their lead on the Bulldogs.
Back to serve for the Bulldogs, number 24, Peyton Negley.
So Peyton Negley will be back to serve.
And maybe the hitting efficiency come back to haunt him here as the Bearcats have already committed 4 hitting errors, already more than they had all of last set, and we're not even halfway through.
Yeah, so it'll be 8-10. Bulldogs, which to me that looked out, but must have been right on the line. So Mishu will set up to Palzer, who gets the kill. So Bearcats will get the point. Laura Perez will come out for number 6, Claire Vanderbeek. So Addie Wood will be back to serve with this 9-10 close set number 2. That's how the last set kind of started. And then Bearcats got it. And they'll call the Bearcats in the net on number 11, Ashton Malin. So back to serve for the Bulldogs will be number 2, Caitlin Hansen. So hopefully the Bearcats will get some points back on the board. It was kind of a point Bulldogs, which I thought was the Bulldogs kind of went over the net, and Day saw the same thing I think we saw up here. So
yeah, I think she wants
Allen
over the net.
Issue with the save, which will be a free ball over to the Bulldogs. They'll be Addie with a dig. So Bulldogs get the free ball, and it'll go off of Malin's hands.
Bearcats might need a timeout here about soon.
Soon, we'll probably, and there's that timeout we were talking about. So we'll take a break right alongside with them for a little bit. We'll be right back on BSN.
All right, Cam, what kind of...
We welcome you back here. I'm Zach Warkin, your play-by-play. My color commentators tonight are Cannon Rav, Jeff Ekstrom. We got Jaden Longfellow on the computer and Allie Myers on the camera. Cannon, what have you seen out of this past set?
Currently North Platte has 8 of the last 10 points, and the Bearcats, hopefully this timeout will help them improve that, and just let's get the momentum switched back to the Bearcat side of the ball.
Yes, but that will not. After a Bulldogs point, will make it 9-14.
And that point hurts right there after Bearcats thought they had that point after the kill by Palzer. North Platte's able to respond, and it's Negley who gets the kill and extends this to a 5-point lead.
And Hansen will back to serve. And that'll be Claire Vanderbeek on the kill for the point.
And I think even though Sterling has had 10 kills, I think that's something head coach Jessica Day wants to get back to, is feeding her middle players with Perez and Vanderbeek. They only have 6 combined kills.
So back to serve will be number 10, Jordan Coates, which Day likes her serving abilities. And that'll be an attempted block by Mishu and Vanderbeek, which does not work out for the Bearcats. So now back to serve for the Bearcats will be number 5, Peyton Neff, the freshman. Mishu trying to a little sneaky move, just dump it over the net. So Neff will set it up, and it'll go long on an attempted kill by number 25. Kelsey Slight. I have no clue how to pronounce that name. That's a little tough one.
Kelsey Salazar Allen.
That's how you say it. All right. It's number 7, Addie Pulser, back to serve for the Bearcats, which will go deep. It looked like it was going to go out, but Bulldogs will save it. Sterling, which looked like it went off the hands of Kelsey, but evidently did not go off the hands. So Bulldogs will get the point, 11-16. Claire with the slide, which will go out, but looked in. It looked like it was on the line, which will be 11-17.
Bearcats have 6 hitting errors in this set compared to only 3 they had the set before.
And that serve will be a service error for going long. And Vanderbeek will be back to serve for the Kearney High, which is 12-17.
Vanderbeek with 2 serving aces. And she's going to get another one.
Third serving ace. So hopefully that will get, last time the Bearcats had that huge run was when Claire was back serving. Hopefully the Bearcats can get that started again, where Pulser would get it up. And there's Sterling with a massive swing for a kill.
I would know I wouldn't want to be on the other side of that ball coming flying at me, hit from Sterling.
During warm-ups, I don't think the freshmen like that either.
I don't think they did either.
So it'll be 14-17, still Bulldogs lead. Sterling with a dig, which will be set up for a free ball to the Bulldogs. So Jordan will set it up to Sterling for attempted. And there'll be a Laura Perez just to slam it down on the other side of the net to make it 15-17. Bearcats are coming back. And a Bulldogs will call a timeout. We'll stay here for this one. Yes, Cannon, what stats have you seen so far?
You know, currently the Bearcats have started to turn it around. The momentum shifting to their side. They're currently on the 4-0 run. As you know, hopefully they'll climb back and we'll take this lead in this game.
Yes, so 15-17. Both teams with 1 timeout left here in the second set, where the Bulldogs are ups. So Bearcats need to start shutting them down and bringing it back.
And with Claire Vanderbeek back, that's something the Bearcats are confident in, as Zach, you mentioned before in pregame, that she's one of the better servers, possibly the best server that the Bearcats have, and she's proved that so far tonight. She has a serving error, but has 3 serving aces to lead the team. And team totals, they have 6 serving aces compared to North Platte's 1.
So Claire will serve out of the timeout. And they'll go through 3 of the Bearcat players to get a kill. So back to serve for the Bulldogs will be number 3, Sammy. So that one tips the top of the tape. Sterling will just have to give it a free ball because it was not how she liked it. That'll be Pulser with the dig. Sterling will get it, and it'll go into the net 3 times before it'll go under the net. So that'll be number 12, Alexis Mishu, back to serve.
Sterling's 12th kill of this match and 5th of the game.
Which brings the Bearcats within 2 points of the Bulldogs, which will be a Bearcat point. So now they're within 1. So they've dug themselves out of that little hole they put themselves in.
You know, the Bearcats, in the last 8 points, Bearcats have received 6 of these points.
Yes, so Mishu still back to serve. With a solo block by number 24, Laura Perez, on the solo block.
And that just tied this game here in Kearney.
Yes, so looks like the Bearcats have kind of turned up the notch on what they need to do here in the second set. So that'll be a kill by number 25, Kelsey Salazar Allen. So number 5, Peyton Niff, the freshman, actually number 6, Abby Hedgecock, the junior, will be back to serve for the Bulldogs. It'll go out for the Bearcats. So the Bearcats will tie the game back up. 19-19. So back to serve for the Bearcats will be number 23, Bailey Sterling.
Has 2 serving errors, no aces.
Yes, so
And she's getting her first
gonna
ace
get
here.
her ace for Sterling to take the lead. The lead back from the Bulldogs will be 20-19. Sterling back to serve again after the ace, which won't go quite as long, but will be a free ball to the Bearcats for a Jordan Coates kill to make it 21-19. So the Bearcats, timeout on the floor by the Bulldogs. We're gonna take one this time with them right alongside. We'll be right back on BSN.
Can we play suit sets like the
No,
JV?
3 out of 5.
They're gonna play 3.
All right,
How would
You
you
guys
know?
ready?
No.
ready? Oh, we welcome you back here in Kearney, Nebraska. So, Cannon, what have you seen?
You know, doing the unofficial stats, the Bearcats, out of the last 17 points, the Bearcats have 12 of those points, which, you know, if you see the score, it is dramatically helping them.
Yes. And that one will hit the net antenna. So it'll be 21-20 Bearcats. So it'll be number 24 was back to serve. And it'll be off the block for Addie Palzer's kill. Will be 22-20. Bulldogs now back to serve. Will be number 4, Addie Wood on the serve. Kind of looks like the lower judge is looking for rotation violations, which we have not yet had this game. And that'll be a dig by number 4, Addie Wood. Sterling with a spike from the back row, which will be a kill to make it 23-20 here in Kearney, where the Bearcats have came back from their little hole they put themselves in early on in the first set. So Addie Wood will serve it. So 18 will get the kill, which is Gabby Manguini, who is the second kill leader for the Bulldogs. So back to serve will be number 2, Caitlin Hansen. Wood will just send it over. A solo block by Claire. And a kill by Addie Palzer to make it 24-21. For the Bearcats now have the set point.
Palzer's 7th kill of the match, 4th of the game.
So Jordan Coates will be back to serve for the Bearcats, which will go quite shallow. And that'll be Sammy on the kill. So number 5 back to serve will be Peyton Neff, the freshman, which will go to Sterling, which Palzer will try, and that'll be a little dump over by number 18, Gabby Manguini. So Bearcats will take a timeout. We'll be right back with your score. We'll be right back on BSN. We welcome you back here in Kearney, where the Bearcats have a slim point lead as 24-23, with the Bulldogs serving. Palzer. Oh, that was a good dig by Wood and Jordan Coates there on both those kills. Another Jordan Coates dig. And a point. Alexis Mishu with a little dump over. Points Bearcats to win the set. The second set, 25-23. So while Cannon and Jeff are totaling up their points, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on BSN. We welcome you back here in Kearney, where the Bearcats take the first and second set. So, stat-wise, what do you got, Jeff?
Well, leading the way for the Bearcats is Bailey Sterling, the Northern Colorado commit. 13 kills compared to only 4 errors. So she is +9 from that standpoint, something that was very different last week against GI Northwest. Second leading kill leader for Kearney High, Addie Palzer, 7 kills, only 1 error. And the big statistic for the Bearcats is the serving aces. They have 7 aces compared to only 3 errors. While North Platte unofficially has only 1 serving ace compared to 4 errors. Leading kill leader for the Bulldogs is Sammy Mouch. She has 7, and also tied is number 18, Gabby McGeaney, with 7 as well.
All right, Cannon, what was the running score on that last?
Yeah, for the Bearcats to win, they won out of the last 25. The Bearcats won as they scored 17 of 25 to take that second set.
And Bulldogs will start off the set 1-0 with Addison Wood on the serve. So back to serve for the Bulldogs will be number 2, Caitlin Hansen, which goes right to Sterling. And that'll be Vanderbeek with the kill. This will be a 1-1 game now. So Coates will be back to serve. So hopefully the Bearcats can get this third set. Kind of goes to the right side. So Vanderbeek will try again. And they'll call a double hit on the Bulldogs, which will make it 2-1. Bearcats will be back to serve. Jordan Coates still. So that one will go a little deep. And that will be kind of an awkward point. So, point Kearney, 3-1. Jen, you had that look on your face like you had something to say.
You know, we're off to a great start here in Kearney. Let's just keep it going for us.
All right. So, the Bulldogs on the service error.
I will say this. I know all 3 sets, North Platte has gotten the first point, and that's a good sign for the Bearcats. They've won those first 2 sets.
Good stat there by Cannon Raff. So, Pauser will get the ball over the net. So, Addie. And that'll be a miscue, a slide by Vanderbeek. And that one will fall right in where the Bulldogs thought it was out. So, it'll be number.
You know, I think the Bulldogs there is just a little miscommunication.
Pauser will be back to serve for the Bearcats. So, I'll go right to Sammy. So, Mishu will set up to Sterling, which will go into the net on their service on a hitting air.
You know, Zach, number 3, you know you keep saying Sammy. Do you just not want to say her last name so you don't know how to pronounce it or something?
Yep.
Yeah, Zach, I'm wondering that myself.
Just can't remember how to say it. So it'll be easier not to say it. So.
It's Mouch, by the way.
Mouch. That'll be a dig by Mishu. Sterling trying for the kill, which will go long. So that'll be number 18, Gabby Manguini back to serve for the Bulldogs.
It's Mangini, by the way.
Now go out for the Bearcats. It'll be point Bearcats, 5-4. Back to serve for the Bearcats will be number 6, Claire Vanderbeek.
I wish you know how to say that last name.
Okay, Cannon. Now be in. Actually will go out, but it was tipped by the Bearcats. So it'll be 5-5 after that. So go right to Paulser on the serve. Up to Sterling, which will be out.
That's 3 straight hitting errors for Bailey Sterling. Her now total is 7. She only had 4 coming into the set.
All right, number 3, Sammy Mouch, back to serve.
There you go.
Sterling with the kill, set up by Mishu.
And right when I say something about her hitting errors, she gets her 14th kill of this match.
You know, a few times you said her name. She's been doing really good. You know, she always seems to just...
Mishu back to serve for the Bearcats, who's normally the setter for the Bearcats. Paulser will receive, and it'll be a kill by Jordan Coates to make it 7-6.
Point Kearney.
With Mishu back to serve. So it'll be not an ace, which is a great save for the Bulldogs.
Mighty looked like it was going to be out, but great save by the Bulldogs, so they eventually get the point on the hitting error by Coates.
Bearcats are already getting in their circle to congratulate them all themselves. So they'll go right to Sterling on the serve. And Perez with the out of bounds kill. So it will be number 6, Abby Hedgecock, back to serve. They'll go right to Sterling. Perez with the kill to make it 8-8. Tie game for the Bearcats.
It's Perez's 5th kill of this match. Vanderbeek has 4, so with those 2 combined 9 kills, something still I would think head coach Jessica Day would like to see more, but she'll take it for now as they're up 2 sets to nothing.
Yes, as Sterling was back to serve for the Bearcats. Mishu will set up for a little set over for a free ball, which ends in a point for the Bulldogs. Will be 9-8.
as my number
Sadly.
24, Peyton Egley, only her third kill of this match.
So it'll be Sterling with the receive, almost a pulsar kill. So Coach will try and will get it to make it 9-9 tie game.
And throughout this match, Zach, Jordan Coates coming into this match really has only been deployed by head coach Jessica Day as a serving expert, but as we get more and more into this match, she seemed to be out there on the outside hitting spot, and she has already 3 kills, and so getting more and more playing time as an outside hitter.
Yes, that'll be Addie Wood back to serve, which will end in a Bulldogs point. So back to serve for the Bulldogs will be number 2, Caitlin Hansen. And she will set up for a Coates kill off the block. It'll be Point Bearcats tie game. So it's been kind of back and forth, hasn't it, Cannon?
Yeah, it's been very back and forth between the two. It's just rotating every other point, has it been.
So Coates will serve for the Bearcats. So the Bulldogs will get one off the hands of the Bearcats.
And that keeps that, and that will keep that rotating rush going back and forth.
Yes. So back to serve for the Bulldogs will be number 5, Peyton Neff, who didn't start the game but has played quite a bit. So Pulsar will get the attempted kill and will try again and get it. So it'll be that rotating points, as Cannon has pointed out.
And you're seeing the Bearcats attack that back row, trying for those deep kills, and that's what Coach Day told me earlier this week. That's what they saw in the scouting report from North Platte, is that their outsides in the back row tend to move in too soon, and so that opens up those outside corners, and that's why you see the Bearcats aiming for those.
So it looked like it was going to be a free ball for the Bearcats, but a little miscommunication and drops right in between all 6 of them there. So it'll be 11-12 Bulldogs. Bearcats have yet to have a lead since their last time. It's been all Bulldogs. So Sterling will go long on the spike,
Which will finally end up a little rotating as the Bulldogs are now put on a 2 that have the last 2 points on their side.
Yes. So that'll be number 2, Sammy Mouch, back to serve. So Bulldogs will get the tip off the hands and a point to take a 3-point lead against the Bearcats. Now it's back to serve. Actually, number 18, Gabby Manguini, back to serve. So we point Bearcats a 2-2. Now back to serve. The Bearcats will be number 6, Claire Vanderbeek.
The Bearcats want to retake this lead here. This is the time to do it. Vanderbeek back as she has 3 serving aces.
Yes, but that one will go in, so Bulldogs will immediately take that service back to make it 15-12.
You know, the last out of 5 North Platte has scored the last 5 points has been on their side.
So if you were Jessica Day right now, Jeff, what would you probably do? Try to get the momentum back?
Well, I'd say really you haven't really been attacking. You haven't really getting your middles going, and so a little discussion here by referees, and they're going to redo the point. But I think you need to really attack the middles more, as Vanderbeek and Perez only have 9 combined kills. I know Sterling has 14, but I think you really need to feed it down the middle where you've been successful most of the season.
Yes. That'll be point Bulldogs as the ball hits the antenna. So it'll be 12-16 now with a 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. So that one will be in.
This is where you might see a timeout. And yep, there she goes.
There it is. So we'll be right back on BSN. we welcome you back here in Kearney, Nebraska, where the Bearcats are down 12-17. Which that one will go long, so it'll be 13-17. Cannon, what do you got?
Well, after that last serve, the Bearcats are on a not the Bearcats, the Bulldogs are on a 6-8 rush right there, receiving 6 of the last 8 points in the set.
So Mishu will be back to serve for the Bearcats. That'll be a block for Sterling and Perez. Make it 14-17 now. The Bearcats. Mishu will send it over and hit the tape and get the point and get the ace.
So that is Mishu's first of the day, and I believe that's their 8th of the match.
Hopefully this timeout works for us, start the momentum shift.
Yes. So there'll be a dig by Coates. And there'll be a Bearcats free ball, which will end in a point for Addie Wood.
It's a 4-0 rush for the Bearcats so far.
Yes.
They're 1 point away from tying this game.
So hopefully that timeout so far has been working for the Bearcats. So Mishu will be back to serve. And a free ball for the Bearcats, which will go to Sterling. Mishu will send it up to Sterling to try for the kill, but does not get it. And that'll be a dig for Palzer. Sterling will get it. So a free ball for the Bulldogs, which will be out. So it'll be North Platte ball. Be 16-18. Samuel will be back to serve. So Coates will just give a free ball. And that'll be a Laura Perez solo block for 17-18 now.
Her second solo block so far this game.
5-6 rush right now for the Bearcats.
So Sterling will be back to serve, which will be not an ace. So Sterling will get the ball back. That'll be a Perez trying on the spike. That one will get over for Palzer. We'll go back to Palzer. And that'll be point for the Bulldogs. Will be 17-19 now. So back to serve will be number 24, Peyton Nagley. Palzer with the attempt to kill. So Bearcats will get a free ball. And Perez will send it right over on the slight little kill. So we point Bearcats 19-18 with the Bulldogs ahead. Addie Wood will be back to serve, hoping to get the momentum shift back to the Bearcats. So Mishu will receive with a setup by Claire, which will go long for Palzer.
Pretty efficient night so far for Addie Palzer. That's only her second hitting error compared to the 9 kills she has so far this match.
So now with Mishu back in front, their natural setter, Palzer will get a kill to make it 19-20 with the Bearcats point.
I just think these two I think North Platte kind of like to do these little, keep rotating every other point. The last 6 points has just been rotating back and forth between the two.
So Bearcats need to take a quick lead to get their sweep. So Palzer will get the kill. Make it 20-20 here.
That will finally end this little alternate points as the Bearcats have 2 in a row now to tie this game at 20.
Palzer has her second straight kill, her 11th of the match, second only behind Bailey Sterling.
And the timeout will be taken by the Bulldogs. We'll be right back here in Kearney, Nebraska on BSN. we welcome you back here in Kearney, Nebraska, where it is 2020. All here with,
something I don't have, 2020 vision.
I don't think the three of us have 2020 vision either,
No,
Jeff.
I don't have 2020 vision. My contacts in.
So it'll be point Kearney, 21-20.
3-0 rush for the Bearcats right now.
Yes.
Let's keep this momentum going. Let's shove that Bulldogs timeout to our side.
Coach will still be back to serve. So we go right to Palzer with a set by Mishu to get the kill by Claire Vanderbeek to make it 22-20. So the Bulldogs will take another timeout. We'll take one with them again. So we'll be right back on BSN. We welcome you back here where the Bearcats are up 22-20.
Got a 4-0 rush right now.
4-0. Hopefully to add three more to win the set. Palzer will set it up to Claire, which will be out. So it'll be point Bulldogs. So North Platte finally gets their 1 point. So Peyton Neff will be back to serve for the Bulldogs. Go right to Sterling. Mishy with the set to Claire, which is blocked. So Palzer will try, which will get over the block. Coach will dig that one out. A set to Palzer. Palzer will get blocked to make it 22-22. So hopefully they can stop the Bulldogs to make it 23-22 and get the set point after that. And they'll go right back in Palzer's face. So I think they're kind of looking for the Palzer kill. So the Bearcats will take their last timeout. We will not take a timeout with them. So Cannon, what have you seen so far in this third set?
Well, ever since the Bulldogs timeout, the Bulldogs have came out strong. They've had three straight points to get a rush. You know, the Bearcats went 3-0, and now it's the Bulldogs' turn to go 3-0. Hopefully with this timeout called by Mrs. Day, the Bearcats will turn it around to put the side back on Kearney, put the momentum back on Kearney to hopefully win set 3 here tonight.
Yes, so maybe you stop going to Palzer and maybe switch it up, go to Sterling or go to Perez or go to Vanderbeek on the other side.
I think the problem maybe is that the sets are just too far away from the net. It creates a better angle for North Platte instead of Kearney. What a save there by the Bulldogs.
Yes, that's like their third or fourth one now. But Claire will go back and get the 23-23 point for the Bearcats.
High point here in Kearney. You know, you're going to probably see this gym as it starts to get a little loud. Hopefully our Rowdies could, they'd be a little bit louder tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they have a good section tonight, but they aren't that loud. So Palzer will be back to serve. And it'll go out, so it'll be 24-23 Bulldogs set point for the first time in this match.
You know, that last serve, that looked a little close. I mean, from my look, it looked like it hit the line, but, it was close.
So the Bulldogs will be serving on their set point. Sterling will get the kill off the block. So tie game, so you got to win by 2 in volleyball.
Oh, really?
Okay, Cannon. So Claire Vanderbeek will be back to serve. We'll go right to a Bulldog. And Vanderbeek will get the dig.
What a save by the Bearcats.
What a play. There we.
So there'll be Perez with the up to Sterling.
Another great dig by Vanderbeek, second in a row.
So Sterling will go trying for the kill.
Oh, what a play by Mishu.
Mishu.
What a play by Mishu. Now it's time for this gym to get loud here in Kearney, Nebraska, to show that this is the best place to play in in the whole state of Nebraska. Whatever what sport, basketball, volleyball, this is Kearney High School.
So Vanderbeek will be back to serve, which will be a deep.
Almost an ace serve.
So Mishu will set up to Sterling, but will draw up on the Bearcat side, so it'll be tie game again. 25-25.
It looks like the Bulldogs and the Bearcats want to make this the set to remember here tonight.
Yes. Bulldogs are not going down without a fight in this third set. Sterling will come and get the kill. So match point again for the Bearcats, trying again for their second time in a row.
Match point number 2. Sterling has a match high 16 kills.
So Mishu will be back to serve. We'll go right to number 3. Trying for the solo block. Perez will get the kill to end the game. So it'll be a sweep for the Bearcats here in set number 3, 27-25 for the Bearcats. So we'll take a quick break, come back with some unofficial stats and maybe an interview, a post-game interview with head coach Jessica Day. So we'll be right back on BSN.
Hello, everyone. We welcome you back here to Kearney, where is the post-game show as the Bearcats complete a sweep of the North Platte Bulldogs tonight, 25-17, 25-23, an exciting third set, 27-25. First, let's get you some post-game stats. Let's start first with the visiting Bulldogs. Leading the way for the team is give me number 3, Sammy Mouch. She was the leading kill leader coming into this match, and she stays it that way here as she finishes with 9 kills on 3 hitting errors and 1 serving ace. Second leading kill leader is number 18, Gabby McGinney. She has 8 kills compared to 2 hitting errors, no serving aces. And then behind her is going to be number 24, Peyton Negley. She has 4 kills. You got number 2, Caitlin Hansen with 3 kills. Number 16, Abby Baker with 1 kill. And number 25, Kelsey Salazar-Allen with 3 kills. And then over for the Bearcats, the star of the night had to be the Northern Colorado commit, number 23, Bailey Sterling, showcasing her talent that makes her a Division I prospect. 16 kills, has 8 hitting errors, but that is what you would expect from how many swings that Sterling puts on each game. But a match-high 16 kills, 1 serving ace. Secondly behind her is Addie Palzer with 11 kills with 1 serving ace. Then it was Lola Perez has 7 kills, no serving aces, 2 hitting errors. Then it was number 6, Claire Vanderbeek with 6 kills with 2 hitting errors, and the leading server with 3 service aces. And then with 4 kills is number 10, Jordan Coates, who had 1 serving ace along with 1 serving error. Overall, the Bearcats had a very nice 8 serving aces compared to North Platte, who only had 2. One of the key stats in tonight's game. And so the Bearcats again complete the sweep, 25-17, 25-23, and 27-25. And Cannon, what do you got over on your end?
You know, on my side, towards the end of this game, it was actually just a back-and-forth game. You know, there was one point where Kearney was just 1 point away, and then North Platte came back, tied in the game, and it was just back and forth. But then overall, Kearney won the game towards the end. You know, it's a good game back and forth overall between the two. This is probably the best set out of all 3 of them.
Yeah, it seemed like over the match it got closer and closer. Kearney High winning the first set pretty easily, 25-17. But then again, they win by a combined 4 points the next 2 games, won 25-23 in the second set and then 27-25. So really, the competition got better as we went along in this match.
Yeah, especially in the last set. You know, everyone's on their feet. It was just that last set was probably the best to watch out of all 3 of them. It was my favorite personally to watch.
Well, sure, a fun last set to watch. Well, we're going to take another quick break, come back, and we're looking for Kearney head coach Jessica Day. We'll ask her to come up and give a post-game interview. And so stay tuned. Here, we'll be back here in a couple minutes. Here, you're watching live here on the Bearcat Sports Network. Everyone good?
I'm good.
Well, we welcome you back live here to the Bearcat Sports Network post-game show of the Kearney High sweeping the North Platte Bulldogs here tonight. We are glad to be joined by Kearney head coach Jessica Day. So, Coach, congratulations on the victory. So, bring us through. There's a lot of positives tonight, also maybe a little bit negatives, but overall, I think it was a good match for you guys. Can you kind of describe what you thought of your performance?
It was a good match. One of the things we were able to do was to compete all the way through 3 games and not drop a set this night, which is something that we've been working on. Saw just a lot of positives out of all of our hitters. They all contributed at different times and stepped up big for us. And so that's definitely a positive and a bonus.
And so when you talk about your hitters, it seemed that stats-wise with the kills, it seemed like the outside hitters, Bailey Sterling, Addie Palzer, got the majority of the kills. Was it, and I know you guys like to go down the middle first and open up the outsides, was it your strategy to go to the outside right away, or was that just how the game rolled?
I think it's kind of just how the game sort of evolved, and they were seeing success early. Addie Palzer, super proud of her. She was finding the holes on the court and finding spots, and so we're going to ride that, and we ride those good momentum swings and the hot players at the time. So proud of Palzer.
And bouncing off that, Addie, I know last year she split the duties with Addison Wood, libero. So is their offensive game you've seen kind of evolved from last year, or has it always been there?
Oh, it's always been there. I have great faith and confidence in Addie Palzer, and she knows that. I'm her biggest fan and supporter, and so I think she's just really gained some confidence and continued to kind of come into her game out there. She's a fantastic. In addition to that, the things that people don't notice as far as her defense and her passing and those types of things are key for us.
And so as we move, another player that I thought performed well tonight was Jordan Coates. Usually in the past games that we've been able to stream, she's been more of a serving expert, as like she'd come in to serve, then she'd be summed out quickly. But tonight, as the game went on, you decided to play her more on the outside, and she got a few kills for her. So as the game went on, did you just like what she was doing, so you kept her out there, or was that your game plan right away at the beginning to keep her in there for long stretches of time?
We knew with Danny being out that Ashton was playing that role and Jordan was playing the back role, and we just saw Jordan kind of experiencing some successes. So again, kind of team unit coming together, and we rode her, and she did a fantastic job with her passing, but then also her net play too.
And so last thing of the game-wise is that one of the other statistics was you guys had 8 serving aces compared to North Platte's 2, right. And I thought that was one of the good things you guys did tonight. Kind of describe what you thought of the serving.
Absolutely. We knew after seeing them in the tournament last weekend that if we served aggressively that we were going to get a few there, and if we could get them out of their offensive rhythm a little bit, especially with the number 3 on the other side of the net, that we would see. So 3 still got her swing. She's a fantastic player. She's really fun to watch. I'm glad we don't have to see them for a little bit here. Yeah, we were able to kind of take them out of their offensive momentum.
Well, you guys got a good sweep tonight, so kind of give us of what this week's preview will be. I know you guys got some tough ones.
Right, we are going to be at Fremont on Thursday, and so another great opportunity to keep building, and then the weekend is going to be no picnic, but it's going to be an excellent opportunity for us to continue to build and to get better and better. We're going to see the top teams in the state of Nebraska, and you know what? That's where we're aspiring to get to, so like I have always said, you got to play the best to be the best, and so we're going to go and see what we got this weekend. And
what do you think is the keys for you guys to be able to be successful continuing into this week?
When we pass, I think we're really hard to beat, and so continuing to be consistent there, and then getting those kills out of defensive transitions.
All right. Well, thank you, Coach, for joining us post-game show.
Yeah,
well, congratulations on the sweep. Hopefully, we'll pray for you guys.
Thank
you guys do well this weekend.
We'll take it. Thank you.
So that was Kearney head coach Jessica Day. We'll take one last break and then be back, get you some last game stats, some scores, and who the Bearcats have on their slate. So we'll take one last break. Keep all that here on the Bearcat Sports Network. And we welcome you back here to the Bearcats Sports Network post-game show. Again, the Bearcats pull out a sweep of the North Platte Bulldogs tonight, 25-17, 25-23, and 27-25. To wrap things up, let's get you some scores from around the state. We'll stick it here in Class A in the Lincoln area. It was Lincoln Pius defeating Gretna in 3 sets. That's an impressive win for Lincoln Pius, considering Gretna is number 3 in Class B and number 8 all-class. Defeated Grand Island Northwest 2 weeks ago in the Kearney Invite. That was a very impressive victory. So kind of a surprise that Lincoln Pius was able to sweep the Dragons. And also you got Lincoln East, one of the other top teams in the state, beating Lincoln Northeast in 4 sets. Lincoln Southeast defeating Lincoln High in 3 sets. And Lincoln Southwest, whom the Bearcats will compete with this next weekend at the Papio Invite, they defeat Norfolk in 4 sets as well. And as we look from others, right now is the end of set 2. Grand Island Northwest is up on Aurora 2-0, looking for the sweep. The Bearcats faced both those teams 2 weeks ago, lost to them both 2-1, but those are both 2 quality teams from the Grand Island area. And in Class B, then the Papillion La Vista South volleyball team gets a 3-1 victory over Millard West. That was a very hard-fought victory there. 2 top 10 teams battling it out in Papio South. And I believe Millard West are both going to be at the Papio Invite again this weekend. Those are some of the top teams the Bearcats are going to have to face. And speaking of that, again, you heard head coach Jessica today describe the upcoming schedule for the Bearcats. They got Fremont coming up on Thursday. They have a 4-8 record coming into today, and that's a game where you might be able to see the return of outside hitter Danny Challey, who's been out a couple weeks and could make her return on Thursday. And then this weekend, as Coach Day said, give me no picnic. They face a very tough competition at the Papio Invite. There's 2 pools, 4 teams in each. Top 4 move on and play each other, while the bottom 4 go on and face each other. Their opponents in both pools have a combined record of 63-27, and all the 3 teams that are in their pool, they have a combined record of 25-6. Those teams are Millard West, Lincoln Southwest, and Omaha Central. And the other pool is Papio South, Papio, Millard North, the defending state champ, and Omaha Burke. Well, let's get wrap it up. So, guys, Zach Cannon, any last thoughts before we get off air here?
You know, in my personal opinion, Zach, you did a great job, play-by-playing tonight. And, Jeff, you did a great job pronouncing names for us. Sammy Mouch, you did a great job. My personal opinion, congratulations. North Platte played a great game. Huge congratulations to the Bearcats coming with this win.
All right. Bearcats had a nice, good sweep win tonight for their last home game for a while now. So that's all I got, Jeff.
Well, thanks, guys, for coming out. It was a fun match. So, again, Bearcats win at 3-0, 25-17, 25-23, and 27-25. We'll be off the air for a little while. Our next broadcast is going to be in about 2-3 weeks' time when the Bearcats host Papillion La Vista for football, and that is Kearney Tackles Cancer. That is on October 6th. Kickoff at 7, pregame at 6:45. So again, Bearcats sweep North Platte 3-0. We'll have our next broadcast October 6th. Thank you for joining us, everybody, and good night.